Thank you very much, Chairman. Can I start off, first of all, by thanking our Standing Rapporteur, Christopher Fjellner, for, as always, providing a very in-depth and comprehensive overview of the generality of the situation that is before us. Sometimes I find when it comes to trade matters, it can become a little difficult and become very focused onto very specific areas and a very narrow focus, and sometimes you can lose sight of the greater picture. So thank you for that report. I hope the Commission representatives will pass on our regards to Commissioner Cecilia Malmström. We do love her dearly and we miss her, so please do pass on our regards. We understand why she's not here today and we value our relationship with her. Now, just very, very quickly, if I may, one of the key points upon which we were able to persuade fellow colleagues to help put in place some of the GSP and GSP plus schemes that we have is that this provides us with a platform to concentrate on helping raise standards in third countries. And it's essential that, and I'm very pleased to hear the reports that that is the general basis of travel, and that gives a lot of us a very strong platform on which to be able to justify the arguments that we have previously presented. And certainly in terms of direct representations from citizens, that has always been a key demand, that our trade policies must concentrate on the uplifting of standards in a variety of ways. Now, I've just returned from Bangladesh, and one of the key concerns that is continually presented to me there, particularly from manufacturers and suppliers, is the issue of pressures upon price as compared to the demands that are put. So the purchasing prices that are being put by European companies, the margins are far too tight for them to be able to then go ahead and deliver so many of the further requirements that we put upon them. And I do actually see the arguments that they present when they give you the calculations upon which buyers are coming to them with the absolute baseline figures, and there is very little margin there for them to be able to put in place the types of requirements that we have. And the natural response to that then is that you then have actually pressures on the standards that we are seeking to rise. Is there anything that we can do to possibly help assist those buyers to possibly review some of their processes to see how they can work more in conjunction with the overall aims that we have? Bernard, one very final point, and that is on Myanmar. Now, my mailbag, and I'm sure so many of my colleagues as well, our mailbag, and the Commission needs to be aware of this, is absolutely full of citizens who are getting in touch with us, saying that on the one hand, you say that we are going to carry out trade in an ethical way, and that where necessary we will react in an appropriate way. Well, if you're not going to act today, when are you going to act?